EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Look, 20. 35. Here we go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Here we go, fellas, here we go, here we go. Mike's 59. Watch QB drop.
On second and 15 now. Goff. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
21. Tighten up. Check 21. Check.
From the 35 on second down, Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
First down. Hey, switch gears. Check. Breakdown.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Mike 51. Check
On
down.
second and 7, Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Big stick kick. 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. Second and 8 forthcoming. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Okay, 76. 76. 76.
A shotgun snap for gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
In the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And inside the 20 before he's brought. Down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Cut. 180.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
On first down, it's Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Cut. 180. Get that quarterback. And all. 6 guys. DC.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd and long. It's gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
12.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Grady Jarrett. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Get up.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Left, left, left. Watch left, left, left. Watch the pass.
Obama, Obama, Obama.
They are going for it. Gone. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. 58. Check, check, check. 54, stop.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Dante Fowler gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Ready,
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Got it. Check.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go. 180.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quickly from Goff to Kupp. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Goff now to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Get that ball. 59. Hey, Foxtrot. 59. Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Check 59, Mike. Turbo.
Goff throwing again. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go, tonight. 120. Hey, shell. Rap. Check three.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the twitch. Switch. Sponge.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Ready, blue 80. 125. Right there. Let's go, D. Check 4. Ready to go.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready, back 25. Coming up to you. 54, south. 26, Mike, 26, Mike. Get ready, get ready, get ready. 51, south. 10.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Hey, 59, ready.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And able to find Graham, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? What if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
We go tonight. It's like 20. I got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the gun, here's Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup.
Let's go. 180. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Listen. Smooth.
2nd and 10, Goff again. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Goff now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
180. Marlin.
To the air again. Gone. And this one incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Hey, lift.
Here we go on fourth. Gone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that, and his team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's a defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
From the gun, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football, and he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He could... Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 7. Out of the gun, Goff. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. A shotgun snap for Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run that.
Here's Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
That's right, baby.
Ric Flair.
Throwing again is gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That's to his running back, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now it's gone. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
We go tonight. 180.
Coming this way. Here we go. Slam. He's checking. Crash.
We're good. Turbo set.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be second down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Gurley. And nowhere to run on the the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Here we go. It's Gurley going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strip that ball. Hey, 59, ready? 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Let's go, let's go. Hey, orbit. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Go. Wait. Kill.
And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout, as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, get ready. Watch tight ends what? Watch tight
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Throwing now is Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Here's Natson. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
We go. 180. 5. Hey, zoom.
Let's go deep tight.
Let's
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Woods the intended receiver. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Room here to run. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, going into the final play of this game, type of a